All right, you've definitely seen him on the show before, Dr. Jens from Community Chiropractic in Newington.
More people have been going to him actually since seeing him on this show, Better Connecticut, and are sharing stories of healing. Here's Better Buddy Melissa Cole with more.
Judy DeMaio doesn't normally watch TV in the afternoon, but had Better Connecticut on one day and saw one of Dr. Yen's stories.
And I just stood there. I was dumbfounded. I have been going for treatments for 30 years, never heard of anything at all like what he does. And a couple of days later, I was here.
Judy's been in chronic pain for 12 years. Back, knees, hips, you name it.
I told him, I said, "You're my only hope, Obi-Wan." That's exactly what I said to him. And I just cried my eyes out the whole visit. And I was a little unsure because it was not the traditional cracking and popping like I had been used to, but he was confident that he could absolutely help me.
During Judy's first appointment, Dr. Jens did a scan of her body to show where the alignment was off.
So this was Judy's first scan that we did a few months ago in April. And this shows how much the nerves are firing on the scan here.
That number should be 0 or close to it, but in Judy's case, it was nearly 6,000. That's really high, so no surprise that she was feeling daily pain with all of that stress on her nerves and muscles.
And this is the one we did a couple of months later, and now the score went down to 1907.
Wow, so that's a huge improvement.
That was a much bigger improvement than I even had hoped for.
I would say after the first month, I started to feel like I could sit a little bit longer, and I'm thinking, this has to be my imagination. But as the time went on, I was sitting longer, I was able to move better, and I was able to go days without no Advil.
The spine becoming more aligned makes less stress on the body.
Yeah, so that's a good way to look at it, you know, and so the lower that number is, the healthier and the stronger the person is and the more in balance they are.
Okay.
Dr. Jens shows us some of the treatments he does on Judy, mainly with this instrument that gently taps on different areas of misalignments and helps to get the body back on track.
But I got into it because it was the only thing that ever helped me after recovering from car accidents and the chronic low back pain. And that's, so I learned from personal experience that how this can help.
Pregnant women can also benefit from this kind of chiropractic technique. It helps with nausea and heartburn and the general aches and pains that come along with that growing belly. And after pregnancy, little ones can get treated too. Meet Michelle Willard, who came to Dr. Jens before, during, and after pregnancy, and now brings her son Neil.
So, Dr. Jens, how is it different working on a child?
Well, so when I work on a child, they can't really sit still very long. So I use the core and specific technique with the little instrument here. Mm-hmm. But it works great for kids, and usually kids really love this type of technique. They usually will giggle, and so I will check to see where there's misalignments, and then use a little instrument.
Okay.
Michelle brought Neil initially because he was having trouble nursing.
His head was turned to the side, the muscles were too tight on one side, and he couldn't nurse. And he wasn't really thriving. And so we worked on that, and you can see he's doing really good now.
Yeah.
Michelle has noticed other benefits too. He's less fussy after an adjustment and sleeps better.
It's such a good, wellness and preventative kind of thing that makes our lives better. So, of course, we were gonna bring him too.
And as for Judy, she's now scrapbooking again and taking car trips with her husband because she's no longer in pain thanks to coming here to Dr. Jens.
I would look at him as a healer. That's what he is. He, he has been able to help me like no one else has.
Wow.
All right.
Well, if it works.
If it works, it works. For more information on Community Chiropractic and Dr. Jens, just head to our website, betterct.com.